And somehow he got a hold of my phone. My phone not having a password. He went through my gallery and then he started seeing pictures. Goes, oh, Lenjale.
Yes, he's busy.
Is moving on.
Yeah.
So he sent himself pictures and videos to his phone. And then he went on my Instagram and started sending it to bloggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he started sending DMs to everyone he could get a hold of. Hore, this witch.
Hi everyone, welcome to O Narrative Podcast by myself, Promise Magunyani. This podcast is about marriage and everything revolving marriage, be it divorce, side chicks, extramarital kids, baby mamas, blended families, you name it. And thank you so much guys for always stopping by my channel. Make sure that you're subscribed and make sure that you interact in the comment section, share my content, and don't forget to follow me across all social media platforms. On TikTok, okay, never mind my earring. On TikTok and Instagram is promise_magunyani, and on Twitter is promise_mrs_law. Anyway guys, today I'm sitting with somebody that is so familiar on the space, on the YouTube space. I am sitting with Uya Jole next.
No, but that name is going to stay.
Oh my gosh, Simz. Anyway, she'll introduce herself, but she is a YouTuber, a fave to many people, and she's almost at 100K. I don't even know if I have to say that go and subscribe because like I'm sitting with an OG.
No, go so I get to 100K.
She's almost at 100K, guys. Please, I'll link her link below so that you guys can get her to 100K. Mama, you are welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
I've been trying to get you here.
You've been.
I have been.
You've been. So is the rest of South Africa.
Ooh, my celebrity. I love that you honored me with your presence. And I just want to say the first time I met you, I'm meeting you for the second time personal. The first time you came to the premiere of my reality show. And I appreciate that. I appreciate time more than money. And I appreciate this moment as well.
Thank you.
I'll just start by saying introduce yourself.
Okay. Ngiyanamukela kunkqubo yaka Promise Magunyane.
Yes.
Bumtaba ka dad, bumtaba ka gogo, bumtaba ka auntie, bumtaba ka sissy. I am Simz and it's at The Right Simz on Instagram. So please follow your sister. Because I know people always want me to say that.
Yes.
But yeah, I am a content creator. Business woman, growing, and obviously we're going to talk about my new chapter in life. Yeah, but I'm a mom. At more than anything, I'm a mom. Yeah.
And Simz, I just want to go straight into it, but I want to start it from you being a child. You know, let's talk about your upbringing. You know, I know a lot of people know you from the streets, but a lot of people don't know you, you know. Let's talk about your background. Where did you grow up? Your parents, siblings?
So I was born on the 18th of March, 1992, which makes me 31. I am from Efoslo Ras.
Oh,
the East Rand. Yeah, I've sprayed Katlehong, the East Rand.
Okay.
So yeah, I was born and raised at Foslo. I'm my mother's first child. My mom had me when she was 18. So I was the first grandchild of Kaya. So I was raised by my grandmother, my aunts, my uncle. And yeah, so my biological dad, we never had a relationship. Like, he'd be in and out of my life. And I was raised by an amazing stepfather. Yeah, who I currently live with.
Yes.
Shout out to my stepdad who stepped up. And he's not my stepdad, he's my dad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had both parents all my life.
I always see you with your stepdad and the relationship is amazing.
That's my man.
Yeah. Is your mom still alive?
My mom is still alive, very much alive. Yes.
Is she in your life?
My mom is in my life fully. Like, people always, even in my comment sections, she's been on a couple of videos, like Opopi. Yeah, and we're almost like sisters because, I mean, she had me when she was young. So we have that sister relationship more than mom-daughter relationship.
Yeah. Do you stay with her or just with your stepdad?
No, it's just me and they separated a long, long time ago.
And you chose to stay with your stepdad. That's how close
yeah,
you
like
guys
that. You
are.
see,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
how close I am to my father. Yeah.
Yeah. And you had your first child when?
17 years old in matric. First time I did it with the boy.
Yeah.
The boy showed me fire and put
then
a
you were
stranger
like-
in my stomach.
How
Yes.
old is your child now? Is it a daughter?
He's a son. He's 14 years old. Imagine, I have a 14-year-old.
Oh, wow.
At my small age, I have a teenage son.
Yeah, Retlaring.
Like like literally, like guys, first pregnant, first everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's the baby daddy?
He's very much in my son's picture. Luckily, I
Is
was
he?
blessed with yeah. He's as a partner, it was not great. As a father, he's amazing, and my son stays with him.
Oh, your son stays
Yeah,
with
my
the
son
dad.
opted to stay with his father. Like, he wanted to be like raised by his dad.
Just like you opting to stay with his
Just like
dad.
me, history repeats itself.
Yeah. And we're just gonna go into your marriage because I think everyone wants to hear about your marriage, right? When did you meet your husband? I don't know whether to call him. I'll call him
You
your
can,
husband for now.
I mean, we met on the 26th of September, 2006. Yeah, I was in grade 9 the first time we met. Yeah, we were at a public pool and he was the only black guy swimming at deep end. And I was like, what? Which one is that one?
You were in grade 9.
I was in grade 9 when I initially met him.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you guys dated? Because I want to track back to now your baby
Yeah.
daddy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I will timeline.
Yeah.
It is
okay.
not making sense.
It's not
It's not gelling.
It's not
Yeah,
gelling.
so I was I think about 15, 14 when I met my husband. Then we met at a swimming pool. He was also young. He taught me how to swim. He's actually the guy that taught me how to swim that day.
Wow.
You know, he was like, I like you, but you're so young, you know, like, and it's like, okay. And he was like, I think just starting his first year or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, we I wouldn't call it dating. He just liked me, you know. So we just had that cute thing, but it wasn't dating because at the time I used to go when I didn't do my virginity testing and stuff.
Yes.
So it was like he was going to honor that. Like, he was just a nice guy when we initially met. And then I think when I was in grade 10 or something, grade 11, we dated in 2008, and it wasn't serious still. And then we broke up, and that's when I met my baby daddy, like towards the end of 2008. Yeah, because I was in grade 11.
So he's the actual first boyfriend.
He's my first boyfriend. Yeah, my
Your
husband was
husband.
my first boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Are you guys coming from the same hood?
Yeah, I was visiting my aunt's place, Soweto, because I'm from the East Rand.
Yeah.
So when I'd visit Soweto, that's where I'd see him. Yeah. So Soweto.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys have a blended family.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. When did you guys get married? We'll get to the blended family. When did you guys get married? Because I know there was a wedding before.
Hey, wedding. We've had weddings. So 2016 was the Lobola, and then 2017 was Umembeso.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like when we got like one of the gifting ceremony 2017, and then like the last marriage the wedding that I had now, like in December, it was when it was our part to now finish off gifting my in-laws.
Okay.
So it was more like a celebration, then finishing off the gifting. Yeah, but initially it was in 2017.
And how many kids do you guys have?
My husband and I have 2 kids together. Our biological kids, we have 2 kids together. But then I have a son, and then he has 2 kids.
Okay. Was he married before or just relationship?
Yeah, he was in a highly committed relationship. I think they lobolat each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 2 kids are from the same mom.
Yeah, the 2 kids are from the same mom.
And how's the baby mama situation?
She's quite a nice girl. Like I have no qualms with her. Nothing bad to say about her. Because we get to see the kids, school holidays. She gives me the kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've just been like co-parenting well.
That's great.
Because our kids have like been growing up together. Yeah.
That's nice. So, Simz, one night I was coming back from a Women's Day event. I think it was on the 4th of August, and it was in the AMs. I don't know, at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I get home and I go on my phone just before I sleep.
Yeah.
When I get on my phone, the first thing that comes on my Instagram, it Simz kissing another man. I'm like, Simz, Simz Simz kissing another man. Simz what. The caption, I'm cheating on my husband, or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure people that were not out, they were going to what happened that day? Take me back to from the morning of the day.
Okay.
Because I really don't understand a lot of things about that.
Okay, so the actual events of the day.
Yeah.
So my ex-husband and I, we've been separated, shortly after our wedding in December. So we got into a very huge domestic altercation. And we had been separate for some time. So I was living at my dad's house, and that day I work at a radio station. Yeah? So I had to get the kids because it was still school holidays.
Yeah, it was school holidays.
So I had to get the kids because it was my weekend with the kids. So I was getting the kids and we are taking them to the event at the radio station. So obviously, I was seeing someone, So fine, after the event at the radio station, he comes to pick us up, me and the girls, the girls being the kids. He takes us back to where we used to stay together because the older kids were there. So we go back to the place, and then I think I was tired, so I fell asleep. So while I was sleeping, because I was there for the weekend for the kids,
Yeah.
For
the kids, how? Okay, we'll get to that. You were sleeping.
Yes. So the kids didn't know me and him are no longer staying together. Yes. So the babies, our daughters, I think we have daughters together. Our daughters stay with Ugogo full time.
Who's Gogo? His mom.
His mom. So I have them on weekends.
Okay.
So now that schools were closed, we were going to pretend to be fine, stay sharp for the kids.
Okay.
So yes. So I fell asleep with the girls, and somehow he got a hold of my phone. My phone not having a password. He went through my gallery, and then he started seeing pictures. Goes, Lenjale.
Yes, he's busy.
Is moving on.
Yeah.
So he sent himself pictures and videos to his phone, and then he went on my Instagram and started sending it to bloggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he started sending DMs to everyone he could get a hold of. This witch.
Were you already planning your
So when I woke up, when I wake up, I see my phone is not here. Actually, I was woken up by him like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, give me my phone. Give me my phone. He's like, he was like, he lost his mind that day. World War 78.
You mentioned that you guys had a domestic altercation and stuff. Is it both ways or one way? Because I've seen a lot of questions around that. And you also are very vague about it. Do you understand? You are very vague about the domestic violence. And we're not here to point at him. I want you to say your side because as you explained it, I understand that it was coming from both of you. Maybe from him harder, from you lesser or whatever. But what is the case about and what domestic violence is that? Is it slapping you? And I saw pictures that you took out of whatevers and whatevers. Was it both ways? Did you have a fair chance of doing the same to him?
I mean, this is one part that I really like. It really grates my tits. It really upsets me. Uguti, umuntu ati, I just slapped you. Or umuntu ati, I was defending myself. I'm from a very abusive relationship with the father of my son.
Yeah.
And I tell you about it. And then you go and do the same thing. And then you say to me, one thing about me, my mouth, when I'm there, so this is my domestic violence. I will tell you where to get off. So if you retaliate by hitting me, then I guess it's your fair chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your response to me is beating me up and saying you are defending yourself against my mouth, then it means, Kenna, that's your fair chance.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because like things stay on the internet and I have kids, I don't want to just go.
Dwell on that.
But my biggest weapon is my mouth,
Yeah. So are you saying you were emotionally abusing him? Or verbally abusing him?
Hard. I don't even want to lie.
How do you think that affected him?
Men, it's so easy to bruise a man's ego. Like, just like, imagine someone trusting you with their deepest secrets, ne?
Yeah.
Like pillow talk.
Yeah.
And then when you guys fight, you take those things and you use those things against him. Exactly. So I can understand mentally, like I drained him.
Yeah.
Emotionally, I scarred him. I'm sure he's got scars for life from just my mouth. Definitely that. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you say that, because it's one thing that I said on the debriefing of this other podcast that I had with the podcast that I had with Big Guy. When I was debriefing, I was reflecting on myself as well. I might not, yes, my husband does not physically abuse me, ne? But my mouth, when I listened to Big Guy and I reflected myself, I'm like, I'm an abuser as well, because I've spoken a lot of things to my husband. It might not be at the magnitude of you or whoever or the next person, but they are toxic and dangerous things and weapons, know.
Words, guys, words. I know the thing is, I know where to hit.
Yeah, we always know where to hit.
I know where below the belt is.
Always know what to say.
I know the belt. I know the secret socks. I know the underband. I go there. Yes.
And we do that effortlessly. We do that very effortlessly. But I'm glad that both of me and you can take accountability to say that we are really also like toxic. Our mouth, like
I can say my biggest weapon was my mouth.
Me too.
So like his retaliation clearly was physical, mostly. Yeah.
You say that your husband went online and sent to bloggers and whoever. So I know one of the people that he sent was Madam Speaker, and this was at the back of a video that Aami Entertainment made, that she got a call from Madam Speaker and stuff like that. And my question is, were you speaking to Madam Speaker? Because from that, I realized that maybe you were talking about leaving your marriage or something like that. Or was it just a casual chat with her? And then he saw it and then he just sent it. Because I'm thinking maybe he looked at your conversations.
No, he was sending to literally, of course, like Madam Speaker, like we've met once and we've never spoken about marriage or anything deep. Like she likes me online, I like her online.
Yeah.
So when someone posts a picture on Instagram, you'd comment like beautiful picture in
100%.
So he went on my DMs and just sent to random people. Even Musa Kaula was like, "Hi, bo Chami," and then Sure. Yeah, so he was just sending to random people.
Okay.
Whoever he found on my DMs, he was just sending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what you did when you woke up was to send the story to Aami Entertainment. Why did you do that? Or, I don't know, the very same night, you send it to her to break the story or something like that? To be your mouthpiece?
At the time, he specifically said, Guti, I want to break you online and I'm going to use the biggest people. And I'm like, I also have access to the biggest people online. And because Undibu was very close to the situation, like Undibu experienced it with me as it was happening, I was like, it wouldn't be fair of me, And Aami, because Aami, on the DMs, she's the one that immediately responded. Immediately when I got my phone back, Aami was like, what's going on? So she was on the other side of the phone as it was the final fight was happening. So it's like, Aami, ngicela ukhulume on my behalf, bandla, because angazi ukuthi ngizoyiqalaphi mina, So I was like, ngicela ukhulume nje on my behalf because I don't know how will I start this, where will I start this. Just you can hear for yourself what's going on the other side. Yeah.
Was it a good move though? Looking back now, was it a good, or what did you want to prove out of it? Is it clear your name or what?
I wasn't trying to prove anything. I wasn't. The thing is, some things you do in a moment, in a heated moment, whether you think things through or not. But I I would still do the same thing. I'm regretting next. I don't take anything back, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I still would, like, oh, Aami. Yes.
Okay. And there was, from the back of that, you went on to speak about Ndivu, that Ndivu knows. Like, I just feel like you were spiraling. And I remember talking to you that at the end of the day, having to talk this thing like through your statuses or sending people to speak on your behalf, this is the livelihood of your children, and there's nothing that you'll ever say that people will get, or it will vindicate you, or it will put you in any other light, you know. And in this whole thing, what your friend is Ndivu, I know that. What did she say, or what is she saying?
Ndibu was just glad that I got out because she saw it happening. Like, I'd call her many times.
Yeah.
I'd be sending her videos as she's like, must I call the police? What must I do? And I'd be like, no. So, like, when you guys, the thing is, when you're in that moment, like, people can give you all the advice they want to give you. People can say everything they want to say. Like, I was like, you are on survival mode. Because me, I was thinking, YouTube is my office, number one. YouTube is my office. And it feels like you are purposely, like, trying to spite me on this platform that, you know, I work on. So, you know, at that point, it's like fight or flight. So I don't know, bengenza into a right, angas bengenza into a wrong. I don't know how Bonang does it and just keeps quiet through it all. I don't know how the Michalis just do it and they keep quiet. And I'm like, my job is to talk about people. Today, I am the person everyone is talking about. So I had no PR move, no PR strategy plan.
You're just going.
I was just going. You know, when you can say, oh, this is a car accident, but you just go. It literally was that.
Did you have a horrible marriage? Was your marriage horrible?
It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't nice. It wasn't great.
What else was it?
It was
not
comfortable.
great?
Like, it was comfortable.
How?
Routine. You're used to this person. You live with this person. You've been with this person for many years. You've got kids with this person.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
More vitis food. Yes.
So I'm just so stunned that you say that it was comfortable, where else there was like physical abuse, because I don't think where there's physical abuse, there's comfort. And the reason why is because, like, how I started asking you about your upbringing, you know, Uguti, and you mentioned that your baby daddy was also physically abusing you. So it's like you were gauging the worst physical abuse and the better physical abuse.
I'll go back to this. Growing up as a teenager, not gonna just leave it to just being a kasi wherever. The girls, I grew up where the girls, like the teenagers that were older than me, were dating amaginza. You'd see someone being slapped and the friends would be like, yo, chom uyakuthanda makakshaya.
Oh,
yeah. You know, when a guy like grabs you rough, you're like, yeah, I got full next Aami. Yeah, when he says don't wear that, you're like, yebo. You know, we romanticized like violence, like, you know, like, you know, I was actually like, when I started dating my baby daddy, like, I remember the first time, like, he slapped me, like,
the first baby
it
daddy.
was shocking, yes.
Oh, this is the husband, the baby daddy. Okay.
Yo, I can't believe I'm that girl now with baby daddies.
No.
Yo, mixed veg.
Baby daddy number 1, baby daddy number 2. Now you're gonna go to your third one.
Choice assorted, mudimu.
You know what? It's life.
It's life.
It's life.
So yeah, so when my son's father, like,
would mean to you, your heart, like, it's been disaster hostel. Oh, Marola.
So when my baby daddy, like, first picked me up, my son's father, like, I thought, like, oh my God, like, it's my turn, like, Nigu movie. I felt like now he has to say sorry. Now he has to buy me things. Like, do you see? Like, uzong shaya ngizophola. So it was that thing of uzong shaya, and then he's gonna say sorry.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell my friends, go to you. And then, you know, it was like, it's insane when I look back and I'm like, I really used to romanticize violence. Yes.
Do you think you stayed for too long in your marriage? You'd have left a long time ago?
I wasn't gonna leave, guys. I don't want to lie to you. I wasn't gonna leave. The only thing that made me leave was when it happened in front of my kids.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm a lover of umshado and marriage. Like I said to you, through it all, I was comfortable.
Yeah.
Like oh
my gosh.
type of thing.
Do you think even if your straw was him doing it in front of your kids?
I'm raising girls.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to have the mindset that I had, Guti, when a guy beats you, he loves you, he's showing you in. I don't want that for my kids. That's toxic thinking. That's really insane.
So also after he beats you behind the scenes, behind the kids, do you think the kids, you just think the physical part will be harmful than them seeing an happy mom after being beaten and maybe days later or whatever? Because I'm sure you feel, I don't know how you feel.
My kids are growing up and my kids would know, because obviously I would be screaming. Like, imagine a child, omncane coming to him, Mama Tula. You know, and it was now, when my daughter hears screaming, so I could see, no, man. I phumeli kahle bantwaneni.
100%.
I phumeli kahle nje bantwaneni. So besides being an unhappy mom, obviously you're always snappy, uzivalele kamereni nje. It was just, it was dysfunctional. Mina ngi strong and mina I protect.
Yeah.
Mina I even till angfuni nix. I don't want anything negative surrounding the ending of my marriage. Whatever people's narratives, whatever narrative they have, it's okay. Because Tina, we're continuing to live life after this whole thing. But I still have this person, I have children with this person.
Yeah.
I have respect for this person. I said I loved him for a reason. So that's why I just want to keep that thing. Yeah.
So did you go, when you left, when you guys separated, if we did not know about this cheating online, what was your strategy or what was your plan around your marriage? Had we not known what was going on? My marriage
it ended. Yeah. When one day, it seems it's getting married again to who you see a picture of another guy and you're like, when did it? I wanted it to be like that, boom, when?
Okay. And you had it, because we did not even see or realize anything.
Yeah.
So had your your husband also moved on now? Had he moved on when you guys separated?
No. True. As far as my knowledge, I don't know. I don't I don't know. No, I don't know.
And the guy next door, how long have you guys been dating?
Guys, this next door thing.
Is he really your neighbor?
No.
Is he really your neighbor?
No.
Why? Why are they saying he's your neighbor?
I guess that's my husband.
His narrative.
When he took the story out. So he's just known as the neighbor. So let's just stick to him being my neighbor. When that story came out.
Yes.
It was a month. Yes.
Because when we were there at my premiere, you were talking about your husband and you were still in your
July.
Feelings. Yeah.
It was July. Yeah. So that thing came out. It was July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was failing you.
And I'm now you've put me on the internet with this boy, and you know how boys will show you isbindi.
Yeah.
So Stella. And then now you're making me be stuck with this person. What if I actually don't like this person and I'm just here to taste?
Yeah.
Now I have to pick him. Now he's mine.
Now you are forcefully picking
Now I'm
him.
forcefully, thank God you be cute and stuff.
Hey, cute boys, but a little roast.
They take nice pictures.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. At least we now know. We didn't know about the cute face and the cute his and hers. Ooh. It was a lot.
Imagine.
I'm like, this woman.
I promise to what did you say? But it was on my, to me, those were private
you were
moments. I never thought those moments would make it to the internet. Now I know how Cyan Bushi feels.
Yeah!
Okay, I don't because she was naked, but those were intimate, private moments,
I just felt like you were a young high school girl who was excited about a boyfriend because how do we take pictures kissing? You were so excited.
Like that. It literally feels it literally felt like that. For the first time, I felt when someone actually likes you, someone thought I was pretty, someone thought it was cute.
But that's what new relationship does.
It's been a very many years, So that excitement, obviously I get the excitement, it was that, honestly.
So, but he's not your neighbor. Are you saying that?
Neighbor.
And then later on, your husband exposed a letter or a diary entry, your diary entry. And you said a lot of things in the diary entry that was like justifying him in a way, like talking about how you are the toxic one, how you were acknowledging, which is, I don't even know why he published
It's
that.
one page of my diary. Why didn't he expose everything else? That's why it's when it comes to that.
Where did he get the diary?
It's like a umuntu akhuluma ku voice note, and then you just take that one
small
part,
part
that
of it.
context ezofita in narrative yako. So I when it comes to that, he wanted that one part.
Yeah.
So angazi ngizothini.
And then where did he get the diary? Did you keep it at home?
I need to say it was in my house where we stayed together. But I left my house in a sports bag. I left everything. I just took a sports bag and I left.
Did he know that you're not coming back?
He kicked me out when he initially fought. He threw my clothes out.
Huh.
So I put the clothes he threw out to sports bag in my hand.
Where was the kids?
So you guys did not... It happened in front of my kids.
That was when you were like,
Like, when you kick me out in front of my kids are out there crying. The neighbors are looking at us. I'm out, dog. Like,
the neighbors during the day?
It was like just shortly after 8 on a Saturday in Soweto. People are outside for sure.
And then you left?
I'm out.
And you left the kids there?
Never.
Baba,
hey, come. They were strangers in my womb.
Yeah.
So come.
Let's go.
I found it though.
When was that? When was it? January? February?
Yeah, it was early March, beginning of March.
And then from there, you've never spoken since, or you guys have been speaking?
We were speaking because we had to speak. We share strangers. My strangers live at his mom's.
Yeah.
You know, he was sorry. Like, oh, okay, I was sorry. Let's try therapy. Let's try counseling. I was just like, this thing is done. Yeah, this thing is done.
But are you really done?
I'm done. I'm done.
Did you tell him? Because I know customarily you are married, and even what you are married, even at Home Affairs, they recognize your marriage. Did you like divorce, or you guys are just going to do it the old way and say, we are done, we did not sign?
Yeah, we can't do it the old way. We are like Suguma process. It's been months, so September, man.
You had not signed though. You had just married customarily.
Yeah.
So, but then you're doing the process of divorcing.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
The fact that you did not go to Home Affairs or court.
Something, as in, what I was thinking, and it was on my part. I don't know. I just kept putting it off. Putting it off. Like, Sizoya. I still want to keep my surname for a bit. Sizoya. I'll just change my surname on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'll just change my surname on Instagram. Yeah, but I keep saying Sizoya.
Yeah. But then it's really the same, hey? Even
it literally is.
Because the process
it's
now...
in community of property.
Yes, like it's the same.
It's literally like... Yeah. Once we shut the guys, what's Guaba Nilobola and there's a celebration. You are 50-50 put together. Thank you, Advocate Pulling. Now I know. I just thought my it's over.
Yeah.
Peli like no. Half of half is half of half.
Yeah. What are the parents saying? Did they try to
not
talk
happy.
you guys?
Shem, I don't wanna lie. Shem.
Your parents are happy. Are you saying they're happy?
No, I'm saying not happy.
I'm sure.
My in-laws, my side, like no one is happy. Like honestly, guys, yes, no one tells you when you separate from someone. No one tells you. It literally feels like we are shonelwa. It's grief. Sure. Like it's grief. You feel like you're losing a person. Like we are but like it's grief. So no one like tells you like the aftermath. That's why you see marriage. Like before you get married, it should be really like a long like thought because. Divorce it's not nice. Breaking up your family is not nice.
Yeah.
Building something to break it is not nice. Like it's not nice. I can be like strong in I'm still breaking inside. I feel like it's too soon. Like yeah, but in any other setup, like I wouldn't choose to leave.
Has he moved on now? Is he staying with someone at you guys' place where you guys
Askulumi.
At all?
Askulumi.
When was the last time you guys spoke?
Maybe after I trained it and stuff.
Huh. You don't talk about the kids, or you just go straight to his mom to check the kids?
Yeah, we schedule like it. I know whose weekend it is, whose weekend it's not. Yeah, or we talk through his mom, but like, aklangani mfethu. Aklangani.
And how's life now? I want to ask about how's life now, because you said being with him you were comfortable, and I'm thinking also financially, like a double income household.
I'm exactly how I was when it was.
What do you mean? Didn't you guys have a double household income?
We did.
And then?
Yafana.
How?
Angazi
Was he not chipping in or what? Was he not coming to the party or not?
What
was comfort in your marriage if you are saying all these things though?
Like, what am I saying? The thing is, I want to promise. What am I saying?
No. I mean, okay, there was...
Like, to me, my biggest adjustment is where I used to live.
Is it like more comfortable? I
still have the same lifestyle.
Is it because you were taking care of
I'm not
yourself?
trying to, okay, let me...
Yeah. No, you're trying to be funny.
I'm not... Yeah, like, that's why... Because I feel like I've changed my address.
Yeah.
That's what's changed about my life. I've changed my address.
So are you saying
I no longer have a comfort of a car, but I've just changed my address. I take Ubers and Bolts, and my life is pretty much the same.
So are you saying that in your life he was not doing anything than driving you around?
No.
Or you were the breadwinner?
No, I wasn't the breadwinner.
So what?
I took care of myself, like my needs, Mina.
Okay.
Yes.
So
even
you
in my marriage,
like...
I was never like I took care of myself. Yes, like I don't want to lie. He took care of me, like, because I was still a student. Obviously, when we got married, I was in varsity, and when we had kids, when I was unemployed. But as soon as I started working, like I took care of myself.
Took care of everything.
Yeah, I took care of myself.
And then, how do you guys divide the kids' responsibilities and financially?
I pay the mom because obviously she stays with them during the week. They have their own payment set up. So I send money, he sends money.
So you guys are actually not co-parenting. You're co-parenting with the mother, with his mother.
Yeah,
so there is no mom, dad, or not mom. Yeah, mom, dad, and the kids. Or you're not there yet because this thing is still fresh, where you guys can be.
Yeah, like I think right now, like, still grace because we're still figuring it out.
100%.
Yeah, so
100%.
like, I mean, I have nothing to say like through everything. Like, it was his right to do everything he did. He was hurt the way he was hurt. You understand? So when the time comes for us to talk and sit down and muster up a plan to figure out if future abantwana bethu nine, the time will come. Maybe everyone needs to heal on their own and be on their own journeys.
Did he take the kids out of the medical aid?
No, he didn't.
So where does the whole medical aid come from?
I don't know. You know, I never watched or listened to anything that was online, obviously, for my mental health. But the thing is, beyond the internet, our lives are like...
Were you not the one that said... that he took the kids off the medical aid, and people started reporting on it, saying that you are saying your husband took the kids out of the medical aid? Were you not the one that said that?
When it was going down?
Yeah.
I said it because I think he said it on the phone or I think out of anger. I think that's a lot of things like happened in arguments and stuff. So
I love how you're protecting him. I don't know if you're protecting him or you're telling your the truth, you know?
No,
I don't know if...
honestly, like, I feel like, guys, in the heat of the moment, like, you say things that you don't mean. 100%. So now it was probably like that fact of into angayifuni, you know. But as far as medical aid goes, the kids are okay. Yeah.
Are they on his medical aid?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, because you said, okay, I'm glad that you clarified that, because it was just hanging as if a father is not responsible for his kids.
I think when he was, because at some point when we were fighting, he was like, I don't even want these kids. It's like that DNA thing. He's like, my daughter is not his child. He's out of anger. That's why a lot of things are out of anger.
But is it his child?
Definitely his child, day, night. Utatako,
Riatsotela,
definitely, all of them.
Yeah, Jula 99.
Yeah, all of them, definitely.
All the Moja love. Are you still dating next door guy? Because now, currently you are trending.
I'm trending again.
Yes, you are on YouTube. I've seen the thing last night, and now you are just about to trend again.
Man, doesn't anyone or famous want to cheat with another person or famous? I'm tired of trending. What are they saying now?
I'll tell you. You made a video and said you broke up with. You went back, and people started reporting on it, right? And said you went back to your husband.
No.
And then you made a video and said, no, I did not go back to my husband. Gossip bloggers are toxic.
I never said gossip bloggers are toxic.
Okay, you said bloggers are toxic. You said YouTube is toxic or something like that.
I said YouTube is toxic. Yes, it
I'm
is.
like,
it's becoming very toxic.
Madam. Now that is your 10. People are toxic.
No, YouTube, it has always been, I don't want to lie, YouTube has always been like, we had a sense of community. And then we started us reporting against each other.
Yeah.
You know? Me, my toxicity is that you just, like now, even if I say, Simz coughed wrong, that's what I mean when I'm saying it's toxic. Like, imagine, like anyone will do anything for content, literally anything for content.
But then that's what you, especially gossip bloggers, do to celebrities. If bonang as Suza fela maloba all of the effect ya go Suza ba ke mang mihlali.
And I was also did a story on it.
I didn't even see. Do you see? So now you guys are there where people, even if you drop your hearing like this,
it's your
hearing.
Yeah.
What?
That's how you see. Like Shamina. I know how it feels like to be on
the other side
of the fence.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was big enough to talk about.
No, you are big.
I didn't know. I don't mind it being my 10.
Yes.
Tables 10, bridges burn, you live and learn. Thank you, Trek. But yeah, I was just saying, go to anything. No. Yeah, what was the initial question?
The initial question was... What was the initial question?
Yeah, it was cool, my Disney.
Hey, we go there. I was asking about this thing that you are trending currently. I was explaining to you that you are trending because who are you back with? Yes, that was the question. Between your husband and the guy and what. I don't know if I should talk about your close friends on Instagram, the things that you feed us with or not.
It's close friends for a reason. It's a keep. I told you this year, my heart is a pizza. Slice for Thomas, slice for Cherry, slice for Sbusiso, slice for Nkateko. Pizza ito fela. We'll make another pizza. I'm lying.
My friend, you know what? Tell us the truth. Now I want you to speak about the streets as a man. Because me, I know I can see.
Don't go back. Guys, listen to me, Maria. Listen to me, Koketo. Claudia. I can see you walking out of your house. Go back. Go back. There's nothing there. Okay? There's nothing there. Some guy called me. Nina 31. 31 years old only.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a couple of strangers with birth certificates that have my name on it. But they don't mean they make kids. This guy said, return soldier. Veteran. Like,
only return.
I don't know. If you unless you really absolutely like have to exit your marriage, don't do it. Guys, like, I find myself, like, I want to talk honestly. I find myself, like, sometimes crying. Like, I cry. Even though it was bad. But I miss being Mrs. You know, I miss planning for next year. Knowing that you have plans for next year and this person will be there.
Yeah. Unless
God decides otherwise. But, you know, planning for something and you only know, only God can take this person away from me.
Yeah.
Mama, ngifuna nokuplan idate next week nalomfana ngoba
umphethe ngamafeathers
umfana angaphuma ngathi uyabuya
kanti no
umfana angathi next week siya eDubai next week umfana umbone seka poster
Limpopo
no Lerato abafana amantombazana and manje the dating pool is ma 2003 ma 2000 like the dating pool is
polluted, it's mixed up.
The dating pool is load shedding stage 8. Do you understand? And it's their time, my 2000. Now, their types are my type, but they are not typing my computer.
What goes through between?
Like it's like a Pentium 4, bala bat like a laptop or tata. Ooh.
And that's the thing. I could only imagine saying the hey, how are you with somebody. Starting the
what's your favorite color?
How did you sleep?
Yo,
I did not sleep.
Wood.
My son was crying the whole night.
Wood.
Wow.
LIB.
WUW. I would cry.
Haka.
I would cry.
Shwang.
No, natural. That's why I can't.
And the Manjaba Fanaba these days, they just want to taste. You remember Tina, they used to ask us out.
Yes.
And then you say, no, I'll give you an answer tomorrow.
Yes.
Lababati, are we going to my place or not?
Like what?
I just spoke to you 2 hours ago. Do you want to or not? And don't think Guti's gonna beg you.
No.
No, you'll see him on Instagram on the date you were supposed to be on. They just put a pencil on your name, and write the other girls. Oh, shame about.
I always watch these kids what goes through. It's that. Like it's like they're moving. It's thinking
ambulance.
They're going.
When you still want to play Mariah Carey? He broke me. You cry as you go to the next date. I found out. You cry as you go to the next date. No, the streets are not for me, Shem. Are
you looking on settling again?
Definitely.
Hopefully, if you find someone.
Will do.
Yeah.
It's on my diary.
Yeah.
I have a wedding date. I love this other wedding venue. I just need
what is
a
it?
husband.
Inimitable. Which one is it? Inimitable. Which?
Constantia. In Cape Town.
In Cape Town.
Hey, yeah.
Patong.
Guys, this time I don't need to have anything big because I did it most.
You did it.
I practiced the first time.
Yes.
Now I'm going
just
to
a small
but no, at my core, I love love. I love being loved. I want to be a Mrs. Law. Yeah. My husband is my husband. And I also want to say that now.
100%. Till I die, till the casket drops. He better not.
Who, him? Yes, yeah.
He's actually walking in now. He better not. Yes.
Yo.
Anyway, since you have not answered me, who are you back with? Was it just a publicity stunt? Did you want people to start talking about you? Because immediately when they started talking about you, you started saying that people are toxic.
I'm tired of people talking about me. Me, as in my channel, Injani Promise, like to me in my channel, I feel like I'm in a room with my friend, Siyahleka, Gumnandi. So when I talk on my YouTube channel, I'm talking to my audience as if they are in the room with me. I don't want to do anything for a publicity stunt. I'm not doing anything for a publicity stunt. At this point, I'm just that girl that like...
Yeah.
Guys, it's that boy. Like
the next door neighbor boy.
Yeah, but we're not back like... diver. I'm not diving anymore. I'm just putting
whether
my
you
feet.
dive, you put a finger
Like
or feet, they will just roast you, these boys. How old is he?
Why?
You don't want to talk about, I understand we shouldn't even go deep into your husband, but this, how happy were you have moved on? Tell us about your new man. I'm sure when you are a single lady.
Thank you. I am a what? A single lady.
Yes, you are
ruining
your marriage.
My prospects. You're ruining my prospects because my eyes are very clear. I'm seeing everyone. Kimaka. But no, man. Guys, it was never meant to make it out on the streets. So stick it to like your ear on the floor.
Are you Sane's friend? Sane from the Real House of Johannesburg. I saw you guys are having the time of your lives. You drinking.
That's my hun.
You having a lot of fun.
That's my hun.
You know her from where?
From KZN. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. And then Umusa Kaula?
Umusa Kaula, I know him through Sane.
Okay, Coach Noni?
Coach Noni, we go way back to varsity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we went to varsity together. Yeah, like he's in the birth of my baby. Like that.
Okay.
Like Coach Noni.
She's such a lovely lady.
Oh, Coach Noni?
Yeah.
Very good head on the shoulders.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I love her so much. Anyway, any message that you want to tell your followers? Your people, your subscribers, anything that you want them to really know. Maybe when you speak these things on your channel, they just mincing them with whatever that you have said, wherever. I just want you to have a message for them. Tell them.
Yeah. What I've learned through this whole thing is that once people have made their mind up about you, whatever you say, whatever you can say, it's never going to change what they've made up about you. So I'm done explaining myself. I only did this podcast because it's you.
Thank you.
That's the only, I'm not explaining myself. I'm not what. I'm only doing it because it's you. And I'm not money. Not everyone's supposed to love me. I'm not a job. Not everyone is looking for me.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if there's anything to hear about Simz, you'll hear it from Simz. God, I have a platform with almost 100K people.
Yes.
So if I have anything to say, and I don't say anything to shock or clickbait, it's just me sharing my life with management. That's what I call my subscribers.
Yeah.
Thank goodness there's YouTube. It's not like SAPC where you have 4 channels. YouTube has 1,000,000,001 channels. You don't like Simz, go to Promise, go to other people. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just want to say, I'm proud of you. You are one of a few people that go out of their marriages and not bash the husbands. Ne? Or not carry on bashing their husbands. And I'm proud of you because it's a sick divorce pool now. Do you understand? It's a one-sided divorce pool now, which is very unfair.
How do you mean?
I mean that I go out of my marriage now.
Okay.
Ne? You see how happy I am, how my husband is that I am.
Okay.
I go out of my marriage and the first thing and the only thing I say is the bad things, and I've got nothing good to say. Even though you've got footage of me with all the good things that
Promise, don't. Okay, now
No.
we are not talking about me. We are talking about other things.
We're talking about everyone. Now, no. Divorce is like that. Okay. Not just about
even from like the men's perspective.
Yes.
And okay, men and women.
Yes, no, I'm not talking about anyone
when
here.
you exit your marriage, like the only things you remember are the bad things.
Yes,
okay,
yes. No.
You.
I'm not talking about anyone. I don't have time for anyone. But that's what I've that's what I've realized, and I'm so glad that we do this content now. We have these platforms now because not only people are telling their stories, but they're teaching us. Just like I've learned from you, I've learned from Big Guy, I've learned from that baby mama that I hosted, Millennial Mom.
Okay, yes.
It's like it's telling us that, I would do the same. I would go out of my marriage back then. I would go out of my marriage and bash my husband. But now I can see, like, I'm being conscious about, no, actually, I'm not a perfect person.
I'm not going to impress people with someone that I lived with for years. You guys, marriage is simply like, take it like this. You were born with siblings. You don't even like your siblings, but you have to love them because why? You are related. So Nati, imagine loving a stranger, learning a stranger.
Yeah.
They're gonna come with their mistakes. Now we're all perfect. So that's how I take it's like a relationship with your siblings. So I live with this person first, and I'm gonna try and impress people on the internet.
Strangers.
That don't even, when I've never had pap, no one knocked on my door from the comments and said, ooh, see, no. So
over a small YouTube check.
I never get on. Yeah. So if I'm, ngazi, now Mr. Mabaso,
Baba
kids, the cows, the moo. The tents, the anniversary. No, I'll always respect them.
I'm so proud of you, and it will never delay your healing because that's one thing that bitterness and anger and it delays your healing. You'll speak about this in the next 5 years, and we'll be like, oh, but Simz are moving, or Simz Rana Mona. You understand? So you just you'll just progress in your healing as you just keep positivity around your ex-marriage. Anyway, guys, this is Simz Right. I'll drop him. Do you have anything? So it feels like you have something to say. You don't.
Angazi. No.
Guys, you'll follow her on her Instagram. You'll see all her details on her YouTube channel. I'll drop the link in the description box. Please make sure that she gets to 100K, guys. Like, a celebrity. Please get her there. Anyway, thank you so much. It's love and light from Mrs. Law. Bye.